Albuquerque, heading to Pratt, Kansas today. It should be about an 8-hour ride. So we're just getting drinks, getting some coffees, got everything packed up. Patch is ready, aren't you, Patch? Patch is ready. Look at him, he's ready. Good dog. Hang still up there.
So someday when my ship comes in, I know just what we'll do. We'll pack our bags and quit our jobs and have a holiday for two. We'll pack our bags and quit our jobs and have a holiday for two.
Reminds me a lot of Tucson. It's a pretty little town. I have to find the name of these mountains over here on the east side of town. We stayed at a little hotel here called the Microtel, and it was okay. It's the east side of Albuquerque over here. Really pretty. I love the little houses on the hill up there. Those pretty. I'm just not used to these long drives. It's going to be an 8-hour drive today. Probably about 8.5 hours altogether. Plus, we're losing time because we're switching time zones. I forgot about that. When we get to Albuquerque, Albuquerque is an hour ahead of Phoenix, and then Pratt, Kansas is an hour ahead of us in Albuquerque. So we lose an hour there. Plus, we're going to lose another hour when we get to Ohio. But Ohio is the same time as New York, so got to keep those things in mind. So our next stop is Santa Rosa. So it's about, I don't know, 80 miles from here, I'm guessing. We have about an 8-hour drive to Pratt. We're going to make a stop halfway through, somewhere for lunch, I think in a little town called Dollar, Texas. So, historic Route 66. That's where we are. Okay. I was wondering what this town was. Moriarty. Isn't that Sherlock Holmes' nemesis, Professor Moriarty? Moriarty West, 66. Hey, that's not part of the song. Get your kicks on Route 66. Hello, Mr. Sheriff. I'm going the speed limit. Actually, I'm going 70, so we're doing fine. Klein's Corners. Klein's RV Park. Look at that. Wow, they're really jammed in there. Klein's RV Park now open. We are about 66 miles east of Albuquerque. And I think there's another town ahead called Santa Rosa, but we haven't gotten there yet. So I'm taking a little break. We are in Klein's Corners, New Mexico. No, yeah, New Mexico. I think, yeah, New Mexico. I had to check. I don't think we've crossed into Texas yet. We're going to be in Texas today, though. At some point, we're going to be in Texas. I know that. Oh. It is nice here. It's like 74, 73. Just pulled in for a little rest here. They even have a little RV park right over there. That's cool. So we still got a lot of driving to do. Have to give Patch his break though. Right, Patch? Yeah. He likes to get his breaks. Here comes Mommy. What's that?
You're going to be surprised when you go in there. Yeah.
Okay. Sotar. Wow, this is quite a place back here. Oh, they got a huge store here too. Look at everything. I'm going to have to go check out some stuff. Have about 59 miles to Tucumcari, and we're just going through Santa Rosa, New Mexico. Looks like they've been getting a lot of rain here. I've noticed a lot of little ponds by the side of the road where they've collected water, so it looks like maybe they've had some rains come through here recently. A lot of rain. Pretty through here. No idea what the altitude is here. We're about 10 miles to Tucumcari. And then we're going to turn up and go into Texas and Kansas after that. It's a pretty area out here. Man. Okay, now when we turn off at exit 333, I think there's a love station on the right side, so I may take that one instead of the other station. There's a love station and a travel flying J or whatever. I'll take the love station.
Got it.
Hi, Patchy. How you doing, buddy boy? patch, hang in there. We still got a long ways to go. I have no idea. We're going through Tucumcari right now, and then we're gonna get back up on the highway. I think we're on 54, if I'm not mistaken. I'm watching my speed limit because I've heard stories, you know? Oh, it's just a dry lake bed. There's no lake over there. Okay. I've heard stories of people getting pulled over for speeding through these towns. So I'm trying to be careful. Straight and nothing. Got your radio on? Got your radio on back there?
Nope.
Okay. Next stop is Dallard. It's 81 miles.
Okay.
I'm going to take a nap and just put it on autopilot. See you then.
Sounds good.
Welcome to Texas. We are now in Texas. Dallard, Texas, 40 miles. Now I know where I am. And there's a Texas road stop right there. Slow down, Dave. Oh, I should get over this thing. Yeah. I never did see a city limit sign. I'm sure we're in the city. Hi, Patch. I hear you back there. Yeah, I hear you panting back there. Alright, we're coming up to the... Train is barreling into town. Look at that. Hey, how come I have to slow down? The train doesn't have to slow down. Hey, wait a minute. Something's wrong here. Tyrone. Home of the Bobcats. Alrighty. I'm keeping my eyes peeled for the state line. Somewhere up here, we're going to cross over from Oklahoma to Kansas. They don't always warn you ahead of time. It just, boom, there it is. Oh, I think I see it. I see a big sign. What does it say? Does it say, welcome to Kansas? Let's see what it says. 65. Oh, yes. Kansas welcomes you. Whoa. Now we are in Kansas. So like the saying goes, we're not in Kansas anymore, but we are in Kansas now. Now we're looking for a place to pull over, have a little pit stop. This is the part of the drive that I was least looking forward to. I could tell this was going to be one of those sections. It's going to be about 300 miles of straight highway, flat Kansas. Well, part of it will be Texas, then part of it will be, the rest of it will be Kansas. It's like 330 miles of flat land. Put it on autopilot and take a nap. Just kidding. It's kind of pretty. It's green, at least. That's the nice thing about it. I have a feeling that as we get closer to Kansas, it'll just get flatter and flatter. We still have kind of rolling, gradual hills. And off in the distance, you can see some mountains over there. That's back towards New Mexico. So, not much to say here, except on we go. And I've been averaging about 23, 24 miles per gallon. Not too bad. There were a couple times there I was getting better than that because we were kind of on flat hills, actually flat land and going downhill. Tammy and Matthew are behind me. Prius. And everything's going well on the Prius, so that's good. Fingers crossed. No issues there. We still got 2 more days to go, so we'll keep our fingers crossed. Straight and nothing. Trying to figure out why all those train cars were turned over back there. Oh, there was a whole bunch of them. It almost looked like there was a derailment, but I think they'd been that way for a while. That was weird. We are about 22 miles west of Pratt, so I'm gonna have to look that up and find out why all those train cars were turned over on their sides. There was a bunch of train cars on that track right there, just back about a mile or two, and they were all turned on their sides. Okay. It's been a long day. This was a long, straight stretch of flat road. But we are right now coming up to 935 miles since we left Phoenix. 935 miles. And 21 miles to go till we stop. And we're not even halfway there yet. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Fun to see all this land out here. It's beautiful. It's a different kind of country. I will say, I'm not sure if I could live out here or not. I'm used to seeing the mountains. I like that it's green. I like that it's cooler. I like the stream, the little like rivers and creeks going through and places where there's water and stuff. But there's no mountains anywhere. It's like being out in the middle of the ocean sometimes. Every way you look, there's just land and sky. And then like here, occasionally you see trees. There's a little town here called Haviland. That's where those trains were, so I'm going to have to look that up. Little water towers. It's like the little iconic things you see in some of these towns that all the little towns with the water towers in them and stuff. There's the cornfields. Lots of cornfields. How's my patch doing back there, huh? I see you. You're doing really good. You're being a good boy. This has been a hard trip, huh? Long days. I hate to tell you, we got 2 more to go. 2.5. Hang in there, bud. We got 18 miles to Rancho Road. So we're almost there. Okay, we're about done here. We are just about to our hotel in Pratt, Kansas. There's an evergreen motel and RV park. Wow. Lots of RV parks back here. Pratt City Limit.